So let's talk about trading apps. For the longest time, the world of stocks and investing felt like this exclusive club, reserved for Wall Street pros. But now, all that power is right here, in the palm of your hand. You really don't need a fancy finance degree anymore, just a smartphone and, well, the curiosity to get started.
I mean, think about it. Not that long ago, if you wanted to invest, you had to physically call a broker, pay these huge fees just for the privilege, and then, wait, it was slow, it was expensive, but now, the game has totally changed. You can tap into global markets right from your phone, a lot of the time for free, and see it all happen instantly. The power isn't just with the suits anymore, it's with you.
So what exactly is this new marketplace we're all a part of? Well, just think of an online stock exchange like a giant digital farmer's market. Seriously. But instead of fruits and vegetables, people are trading tiny pieces of companies, shares. These apps, they're your direct ticket inside. All the old gatekeepers are gone. To help you get your bearings in this new world, we've put together a little roadmap. First, we're going to cover the absolute must-have features you should demand from any trading app. Then, we'll walk you through step by step how to make your very first trade. And to wrap it up, we'll put some of the biggest platforms out there head-to-head to help you figure out which one's the right fit for you.
Okay, let's dive into the essentials first. And this is important because not all trading apps are created equal, not by a long shot. Knowing what to look for right from the jump is going to save you a ton of headaches and, let's be honest, a ton of money. So think of this as your essential checklist.
So here's the big question, right? What actually separates a great app from one that's just okay? What are the features you should absolutely insist on before you even think about connecting your bank account? Let's break them down.
First up, and this is a big one, 0 commissions. This is pretty much the standard now, and for a really good reason. It means you're not getting a slice taken out every single time you buy or sell. Now, you're probably wondering, how do they make money then? Well, it's usually through stuff like payment for order flow or the spread, that tiny difference between the buy and sell price. But for you, the bottom line is simple. More of your money actually goes into your investments.
Next on the list, real-time data. This is absolutely critical. The market moves in seconds, literally. Making a decision based on data that's even 5 minutes old is like trying to drive while looking in the rear-view mirror. You need live, up-to-the-second price info to make smart choices. Anything less is just putting you at a disadvantage.
A really great app doesn't just give you the tools and say good luck. It actually teaches you how to use them. So look for platforms that have built-in educational resources, things like tutorials, articles, or even just a simple glossary. The best apps are literally invested in you becoming a smarter investor.
And finally, security. This one is completely non-negotiable. We are talking about your hard-earned money after all. Make sure any app you're considering has top-notch, bank-grade security. Things like two-factor authentication and heavy-duty encryption. If an app feels even a little shaky on the security front, just walk away.
Okay, so you found an app that checks all the right boxes. Now comes the exciting part, making that first trade. And I promise you, it is way less intimidating than it sounds. Let's just walk through the exact steps together.
It really all boils down to these 4 simple steps. First, you set up an account, verify your identity. That's just a standard legal thing. Second, you link up your bank account and put some funds in your app's wallet. Third, and this is super important, you use the app's tools to do a little research on a company you actually believe in. And finally, step 4, you pick the stock, decide how much you want to invest, and you hit that buy button. And that's it. Just like that, you're officially an investor. And once you've got that first trade under your belt, you can start to think even bigger. You're not just stuck with companies in your own country. A lot of the best apps give you access to international stock exchanges, which means you can buy shares in companies all over the world. It's a really powerful way to diversify and spread your risk across different economies.
All right, there are a ton of options out there, and picking one can feel, well, a little overwhelming. So to make it easier, we're going to put some of the industry's heavy hitters side by side. This should help you see which one really clicks with what you're looking for.
The most important thing to remember here is that there's no single best platform for absolutely everyone. The right choice is all about you and your personal needs. So let's take a look at a few of the options.
This table lays it out pretty clearly. For instance, if you're someone who really wants to learn as you go and you want the peace of mind of strong regulation, AvaTrade's educational tools are a huge plus. But if you're a beginner who just wants speed and simplicity, Exodus is super user-friendly and has instant withdrawals. On the other hand, more advanced traders might lean toward Icy Market for its super low spreads, which are great for short-term trades.
And if you're looking for the most variety possible, Admiral Market gives you a massive range of assets to choose from, but you do have to be aware of that minimum deposit.
So after looking at all the features and comparing the platforms, we get to the final, and honestly, the most important step, choosing what's right for you. This is where it all comes together.
If you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. There is no single best app. Don't just get pulled in by flashy marketing or a bunch of 5-star reviews. The absolute best app is the one that fits your personal goals, your budget, and your comfort level with risk. That's the real secret to starting off on the right foot.
You know, there has never been a better or an easier time in history to start investing and taking control of your own financial future. The tools are here, the barriers are gone, your financial journey really does start right now. So the only question left is, what's your first move?